Hey, what's up, ladies? It's the relationship guru, Sydd Ferrell. Now, I'm back again with another video just to give you ladies. Now, before I get into this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and you hit that bell notification so that you're notified every single time I post. And if you are a woman that needs relationship advice, or you want to learn more about how to think like a man, or why men do the things they do, act the way they act, and think the way they think, then I encourage you to book a one-on-one session with me. Link is in the description below, and I can help you out personally, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, brand new on my website, if you want me to coach you every step of the way, step by step, throughout your dating or relationship process and journey, and you want me to become your personal dating coach long term, then I have a special program just for you. Link is in the description below also, and I can help you out personally again, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, go pick up my brand new Girls Night card game. It's officially out. So if you're having a game night with your homegirls and you need something to do, then make sure you go pick up my Girls Night card game. It got a lot of fun questions and scenarios about love and relationships and everything all in between. So make sure you go pick that up. Link is in the description below, okay? And then on this hand, we got my brand new ebook. It's called Oh, He's Toxic, Period. And if you never want to be played, used, or manipulated by a man ever again in your whole life, then make sure you go pick up that ebook right there because it's fire, okay? And again, link is in the description below for that also, okay? And also, if you are a woman and you love quotes, dating quotes, relationship quotes, and things like that, then I have something special just for you. I came up with my top 100, yes, 100 dating love quotes for women, right? So if you want to go get that, it's on my website. And again, as usual, the link is in the description below also, okay? So all that's out the way, and we gonna jump right into this video. And this video is titled, How to Date Younger Men as an Older Woman, right? So if you are an older woman thinking about dating a younger man, this video is just for you. Because you may be asking me, Sydd, a lot of younger men, they keep approaching me. A lot of younger guys, maybe in their 20s, you know, early 20s, late 20s or something like that. Younger guys like that, they approach me, or maybe early 30s, or, you know, depending on, you know, your age as a woman and depending on what you view as young, you know, but usually around like the 20s or something like that, or 30s, early 30s, you know, early 20s to maybe early 30s, right at 30. You know, younger men like that, they always approach you. They always compliment you. They always find you attractive. And you may be asking me, Sydd, I don't really know how to really interact or how to take these men. I don't know how to date these men. Like, is it safe? Is it okay? Should I date a younger guy? Or should I just play it safe and just date men around my own age, right? My own age group. Should I continue to date men around my own age group? Or should I, you know, maybe step outside the box and maybe try something new? You know, maybe step outside my comfort zone and maybe give it a try. Maybe I get to see, you know, what a younger guy has to offer, you know, and you are contemplating and debating in your mind whether you should date a younger man or whether you should just strictly just date men around your own age group, right? So let's just say you are a woman, right? Let's just say you're a woman that you may be, let's just say you're in your 30s, right? Maybe you're in your 30s range, you know, maybe like mid 30s or something like that as a woman, and you find that younger guys find you attractive, right? Like 20, like, you know, in the early 20s and stuff like that. And then maybe you're even 40 plus to 50 years old, maybe 40 to 50 years old, And in that age group, you probably still find a lot of younger guys, maybe in their 20s or maybe in their early 30s, right? And you may be like, let's say you're 45. Let's say you're a woman, you're 45. And you see a guy and he approach you and he's 31, he's 32, you know? And so it's like that age gap, right? Or let's just say you're a woman that's 50. You could be 50, years old, and maybe it's a guy that's, 30s, or maybe he's like 35, or maybe he's like, something like that. Or maybe he's even younger than that. Maybe he's like in his early 20s or something like that. But it's a wide spectrum. It's wide. You can go all day long of your age and this man's age. The bottom line is you trying to figure out what's the age gap, difference, and how to deal and how to interact with a lot of younger men. Because a lot of younger men is pros. I'm going to tell you right now, it's pros and it's cons to dating a younger man, right? So as usual, y'all already know, we going to go right into my top 5. 5 on both sides this time. We got 5 pros and I got 5 cons, right? So we got 5 pros to dating a man that's younger than you, maybe in his early 20s or, early 30s or something like that. And he's a lot younger than you, or maybe like a little bit younger than you, or still younger than you. And also the cons to dating a younger man that's younger than you, So what's the cons? What's the pros and the cons, right? So let's go into my top 5 pros first, right? These are my top 5 pros, okay? These are the good things about dating a younger guy. So let's go right into number 1. The first pro to dating a younger guy, the first good thing about dating a younger guy is he has more energy and he's more fun, right? So if this guy is a younger guy, he's stereotypically probably going to be more fun than a man that's your age. Like, let's just say you're a woman that's, let's just say you're 40. Let's say you're 40 years old, right? 40, 45, whatever, right? And you date this guy. Let's say this guy, he 28. He might be 28, 27, something like that, right? Or maybe even younger than that. He might be 20, 23, 24, something like that. 22, And you may say, Sid, what he want to do with me? I'm 45 years old. I'm old enough to be this man mama. I'm old enough to be this boy mama. Like, I'm 45 years old. This boy 22, but he like me. I find him attractive, but I don't know how to interact with him. I feel kind of weird because I'm old enough to be this man mama. You know what I'm saying? But you shouldn't even look at it like that. He's still a grown man. You got to treat him like he a grown man. He's still legal. You know what I'm saying? But you got to understand that a lot of times he's more fun, right? He's more fun, more energetic, more happier, more outgoing, more enthusiastic in life than a lot of older men. A lot of older men, they may be more, stuck in the house in their ways, just, whatever, stubborn, just, they don't want to go nowhere. They don't want to try new things. They don't want to do nothing. They just want to sit in the house and they always just so tired and they don't want to do nothing. They don't have no energy, right? These men that's older, maybe around your age, maybe in the 40s and 50s and up, a lot of those men, they may not be and have a lot of energy. They don't have a lot of energy like the younger guy. The younger guy, he can go all day. He like, what's up? Where we going? Where we doing? What's going on? Hey. He able to go wherever, whenever, however, he going with the flow, But this older guy, he like, I don't feel like going. Let's just say you make a suggestion. Let's say you're dating an older guy. If you're dating a guy that's around your age and you got a new restaurant that you want to try, that older guy, he may be like, nah, I don't want to go to that restaurant. I don't want to try it out. I'm good. I'm okay. I'm good. Whatever, and you as a woman, you like, dang, you don't even want to try nothing new, right? But when you get to that younger guy and you're dating that younger guy, a lot of times the younger guy will always be available and he'll always be down to go. Like, he ready. Like, he like, what's going on? Like, he'll go because he has more energy and he's more optimistic. He's more enthusiastic. He's more outgoing. He's more spontaneous, right? He got that flame, that spark, you know? So he always keep you on your toes. This man always make you feel young. You know, he make you feel younger. He make you feel like you 22 again because you running around with him. Y'all exploring the world together. He got so much energy. It give you that boost. Like, hey, you know, like it gives you like a little bit of like that spark of life. Like, whoa, like this person is really fun to be around. This older guy, like when you date those older men, they may be more, you know, boring, more just, you know, they just want to sit around and not do nothing. They stuck in their ways. They don't want to try new things. So the new man, the younger guy, he gonna be down, right? He gonna be more fun and he gonna have more energy, right? So that's number one, to run around with you, whatever y'all do, right? Number two, the second good thing about you dating a man that's younger than you is he does not have any obligations or kids, right? So this man, if he a younger guy, if he in his 20s or maybe if he's in his early 30s, he may or may not even have no kids. He ain't even got no kids. He don't have no kids. He don't have no obligations. He don't have no type of responsibilities, you know, no big responsibilities. Like, it ain't like he own property and he own whatever, you know what I'm saying? He don't got a lot of assets to his name that he's tied to. You know, a lot of times, and that might be a good thing sometimes because it's like he's more flexible. He ain't got no kids. This man, he young. He 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, you know, 27, 28. He ain't got no kids. So he flexible. When you say, let's go, he down. Let's go. When you say, let's do this, he down. Let's go. He ready to go wherever. Let's do whatever. I'm down. Where we going? Where we going? You know? But the older guy, he may have different baby mamas, different women that his ex-wife or, you know, his baby mama's child, you know, but whatever, you know, he got other children, other responsibilities. He's not as available as the younger guy. The younger guy, he ain't really got no obligations. He ain't really got nothing really tied to his name like that, so he can just freely do whatever, whenever, because he probably just in school, or maybe, you know, he got a little job or whatever, but, you know, that's it. That's all he got. He just in school and got a job, or he doing both, and, you know, that's it. But, you know, the older guy, he got a whole family, he got children, he got mortgages, he got real bills, real big bills, you know, like over time that he created, you know what I'm saying? So the younger guy has less responsibilities, which means that he has more availability. When you have less responsibilities in your life, you have more availability. So that means he's more available to you. So whenever you say, let's go, whenever you say jump, he jumping. Let's go. I'm ready. Woo, where we going? He ain't got to worry about, I got to find a babysitter, or, my baby mama tripping. She ain't going to let me take the kid, you know, or get no babysitter because she feel like whatever, and or she don't want me to go with you, or no, I gotta take care of my kid, or I got, you know, or nah, my child got this dance lesson, my child got football practice, I can't make it to the date, my child got ballet lessons, whatever, you know. And he not flexible. He got other responsibilities, or he got a career. He got a really high demanding career. So he always working. The older man, the older guy that you be dating that's around your age, he always working, or he always tired, or he always it's always just something. He just boring. He just go to work and just lay around. You know what I'm saying? And the younger guy, he got more time on his hands to have fun, do stuff. And he don't got a whole lot of responsibilities tied to him. So he free to have fun with you, do whatever. And he got more energy to do it, right? And then he ain't got no kids. So he ain't got no baby mama drama. He available. You ain't got to worry about, you know, all that extra stuff, you know. So he is pretty much just a free person just to hang out, have fun with. You know what I'm saying? So that's number 2, right? Now, number 3. The third good thing, really good thing about dating a younger guy, younger than you, is You get to learn new things, right? So you always get to learn new things. When you got this younger guy, guess what? You learning new things because he know all the new stuff. He know the new restaurants that's open because he always on social media. So he know how to work everything. He know all the technology. He know how to work everything. All the stuff that you want to know how to work on the computer. You know, you may need some computer work done. He know how to work a computer because he young. He grew up with a computer. So he know how to work a computer probably better than you, right? He know how to fill out some stuff, how to set some stuff up, websites, and do all types of, you know, technical stuff. He know how to do all that stuff, right? You know, so and he might be able to teach you new things. And then he always in the loop, right? He always know what's going on. He always know what's trending. He always keep you on your toes. Like what's hot right now? What's trending right now? What's popping right now? What's going on right now in the news, in the media, you know, in the celebrity life? Like, he gonna keep you updated on, you know, the modern day stuff. You know, he gonna keep you updated on everything. And then you get to learn so much stuff, especially if he's a millennial. So he always knows what's hot and what's going on. So that's a good trait to have because he keep you in the loop. He keep you, you know, young and knowledgeable. And it kind of keep you like, because it's always something new. You get new terms, new slang terms. He teaching you, this man, he teaching you new slang terms. He teaching you, you know, new talks and new vocabulary, you know, all the slang and stuff like that. You keeping up with all the trendy stuff, right? All the clothes and you keeping up with it because he keeping you young. And then you get to learn new stuff like computer stuff, or, you know, you learn a lot of stuff from a younger guy that you may not even know because he grew up with that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, he may be good with computers, stuff like that. So you get to learn a lot of stuff from him. He always popping. He always know what's up, right? So that's number 3. Number 4, the fourth pro to dating a younger guy, younger than you, is he has better health and he has more bedroom stamina, right? So if this man is in better health, better shape, because he's younger, so typically when you're younger, your body don't have a lot of complications as you do when you're older, right? So usually when you're younger, you know, his body's more fit, you know, he's more energetic, he's more put together. You know, a lot of those older guys, they may have beer bellies, they let themselves go, you know, they lazy, you know, they just they just really let themselves go, you know? So, and then they have other health problems and other things that, you know, complications and stuff that they may not be able to, you know, eat certain stuff or do certain activities with you because of health problems, right? So the younger guy, he ain't got no health problems. He healthy. You know, a lot of times, you know, maybe not, you know, depending on whatever, but stereotypically, the younger guy is usually healthier than the older guy, right? So when you're younger, you know, he don't have a lot of health problems. He can move freely. And then let's go to the bedroom. In the bedroom, when y'all smashing, when y'all are having sex in the bedroom, when y'all smashing in the bedroom, right? Y'all doing y'all adult activities in the bedroom, smashing. This younger guy, the younger guy, he got stamina. He can go all night long with you. He can go round for round, back to back, time after time, different positions, different all types of tricks and all types of stuff. He taking your leg and putting your leg all types of ways and stuff. You're like, young man, calm down, young man. Like, I don't, you know, I'm not as flexible. You might be like, dang, I'm not as flexible as I used to be. But this man, you know, he's stretching you out. You know what I'm saying? He's stretching you out. You getting a good stretch. You know what I'm saying? So he got a lot of stamina, right? When it comes to the bedroom. And a lot of times you as a woman, they say that a lot of times you as a woman, your sexual drive, a lot of times is later on in life. Sometimes, you know, a lot of times they say that your sex drive as a woman, it increases later on in life. Like, you know, maybe like early 40s or something like that. You know, maybe like around like late 30s, early 40s, and like throughout the 40s. Like, you know, they say that a lot of women, that's sometimes that's their highest peak when it comes to their sex drive sometimes, right? So if you're dating men that are around that age, a lot of men that are the same age as you, maybe they can't perform. They don't perform in the bedroom how the younger guys can perform. They can't go all night. They tired. They one and done. You get one time out of me. We get one good round. We gonna go one time, and then it's over with, and I'm turning around and I'm going to sleep, and that's it. But the younger guy, he gonna give you what you need. He gonna do everything, and he gonna take his time with you, and you can go round for round, more, however much you need as a woman. Because if your sex drive is super high, you know, then it's gonna match up. So when y'all are smashing, it's gonna be, you know, more passionate. It's gonna be more fun, more energetic. It's gonna be more spontaneous, right? Because he younger, so he gonna be wanting to be spontaneous. You know, the younger guy, he might be smashing you all over the house. He might be smashing you in every room in the house, you know? But the older guy, he just wanna just be in the bed. He old, he tired, he just want to be in the bed every time it's in the bed. One position, the same position. This man got the same position at one position, and he done, and it's not even for a long time, and then he fall asleep, right? But the younger guy, you know, he gonna go. You know, he gonna go all night long with you back to back to back. Even if he do go fast, and even if he does finish fast, he'll still be able to go again, you know, and he won't be as tired, right? So the younger guy, the stamina, when it comes to the bedroom and y'all having sex and y'all smashing, a lot of times it will be better when you have intercourse with a younger guy than an older guy. It'll just be more fun. Now, not all the time, but sometimes and stereotypically, you will have more stamina with the younger guy than the older guy. It'll be more fun, you know, in the bedroom. He'll be pulling out all the tricks. You're going to be like, young man, what you doing, young man, calm down. You're going to be like, young man, I ain't never had this happen to me before. I ain't never had nobody do that to me before, young man. Oh, my gosh, where'd you learn that at, young man? Because, you know, he done learned some stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, you know, he done taught you some tricks, right? So that younger guy, he got more stamina. And as far as just health problems, you know, like I said, health problems, right? Let's say you as a woman, you want to go hiking. Let's say you want to go hiking, or let's just say you want to go bike riding, or you want to go roller skating, or some type of activity that involves moving. Let's say you want to go jogging in the park one day, or you want to do something where you're moving, right? This man, he may have a condition to where he can't move like that because of his health condition, right? If he's older. But if he's younger, he can run with you. Where we go? We going hiking? We going on vacation? You know, I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no responsibilities. If we go on vacation, I'm down. If we go anywhere, I'm down. If we go any activity, he down. But the older guy, he got to check in with his baby mama. He got to find a babysitter. He may or may not feel like going because he older and he felt... Because he's older and he feel like, I'm tired. I don't feel like doing nothing, whatever. So he's more boring, you know? So that's number 4, right? That's number 4. So number 5, the fifth and last and final pro and final good thing about dating a man that is younger than you is he will not require a lot of attention and demands from you, right? So this man, he don't really expect a lot of attention and a lot of demanding stuff from you, a lot of responsibilities, right? I'll explain. Let me explain. The younger guy, he not really worried about you being his wife a lot of times. He just happy that he got an older woman. You know, sometimes a younger guy, they like, wow, it's an older woman that like me. Like, it's kind of fun on his end, too, because it's like, wow, it's a woman that's not around my age. She could teach me something. So he is attracted to you. And basically, this man is just happy to be there. He just happy to be there. Like, he just happy to be with you. He just happy that he can brag and he can say, hey, you know, I'm talking to an older woman. I'm talking to a woman in her late 30s. in her 40s, in her 50s, or whatever. You know, I'm talking to an older woman and I'm 25, you know, or I'm 30, you know, or I'm 22, or whatever his age is, right? And he just so happy to have just, you know, you just on that pedestal as the older woman and stuff like that, that he don't really require a lot of wifely duties from you, right? He don't require a lot of attention. He don't really need you to call him and text you like that because, you know, usually like, you know, the younger women, they be the ones texting back and forth, calling, talking on the phone, whatever. With you, you know, it's going to be more, with you, the relationship is going to be more like nurturing when it's there, but then he'll kind of give you your space. This man will still give you your space a lot of times because he kind of understand what it is because this man, he may or may not want something serious, or he may just view it as just, you know, it's something fun, you know? Maybe you don't take him serious and you say, hey, Sid, this is just fun. We just having fun. I just want to date a younger guy just for fun. I don't plan on marrying a younger guy. I just want to have fun for right now with this younger guy, right? Now, this man, the younger guy, he might think the same way about you. He might be like, hey, this woman, you know, is just for fun. I'm just having fun dating an older woman. It's just an experience. Just like it's an experience for you dating a younger man, it's just as an experience for him as a younger man dating an older woman. It's an experience too. Like, whoa, I'm dating a woman that's old enough to be my mama? Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, so that man, he kind of feel like, oh, okay. You know, wow, like she a grown woman. So it's going to make him, you're going to make him a better man anyways, because just being around you, you know, but he don't require that because he may just feel like it's just a fling. It's just like a right now thing just for, you know, just to have fun, just for the experience, right? So he may not be so dependent and so needy for you, which could be a good thing because those older guys, they expect for you to be the wife. The older guys, they like, I need a wife, or I want a wife, or they expect for you to cook and clean and do all these things for him and break your back and break your neck for him, and his lazy tail can sit up and just lay up and do whatever, but he got you cooking and cleaning and slaving for him and washing his drawers and doing so much for him to make him happy. But the younger guy just happy with, as long as y'all are smashing, as long as y'all are having sex, and as long as he get that companionship from you from time to time, like I hang out here and there, but mainly it's just smashing you. As long as the younger guy can, you know, smash you here and there, and y'all got a cool relationship here and there, and, you know, he got that cool companionship. So basically it's just smashing you and companionship. Outside of that, he don't need no a lot of attention, a lot of wifely duties. He's not really requiring. Like, he's kind of like, the younger guy is kind of like the equivalent to like, you know, you can just kind of like pick him up and drop him off when you feel like it. You know, like it's not a requirement. You don't feel obligated to like talk to him every day or go see him every day or check in on him every day. And you know, it's not all, that relationship a lot of times isn't always like that. It's like, you know, we're good. Like, we hang out when we hang out. And then, you know, I give you your space. I know you a grown woman. You got things to do. And, you know, I'm a young man and I got things to do too. So, you know, I'm going to give you your space. You give me my space. But, you know, we check in from time to time when we come together and stuff. But it's not so clingy. It's not clingy. It's not needy. It's not like a super clingy thing. It's like, you know, a kind of like a healthier balance. Actually, it's kind of more so like a healthier balance, you know, as a template, more than just a super clingy, like super demanding. Like, he's not super demanding from you, which could be a good thing because you don't have to be cooking and cleaning and stuff like that, right? Like, he'll probably he's just happy just to be there. That's what I'm telling you. He's just happy to be there. So you ain't got to call him every day. You ain't got to text him all day. You ain't got to impress him. You ain't got to do too much. You just being there. He just happy for the experience, right? So it's okay. So you don't have to do too much or break your neck or break your back to try to make him happy like you would with an older guy. An older guy, He might drain you, drag you through the mud before he marry you, never marry you, stuff like that. But with this younger guy, you see that it's more so, maybe a lot of times it's just for fun, you know? Now, it can turn into a real relationship. I'm not saying that you can't be married to a younger guy. I'm not saying that. It happens. It's older women that marry younger guys all the time. But a lot of times it's just the experience. It's just something to do in the meantime, something fun, something just to check off on your bucket list. You know, like, oh, I dated a younger guy. You know, oh, I did that. I dated a younger guy. You know, you don't really want to take, you know, maybe you don't want to take it seriously, or maybe you do, right? But a lot of times it may not be serious. It's just for that time, for the moment, right? So with that being said, it's not super demanding. So you don't have to worry about bringing those big wife qualities and having to over pursue him and do too much and chase him. You don't have to do all that. He just happy to be there. So he just gonna check in on you here and there. You check in on him here and there. And it's gonna be like that, right? So you don't have to break your neck for him, which is a good thing. So it's kind of like less stress. It's so much less stress a lot of times. Dating a younger guy is less stress, you know? So those are my top 5 pros, right? Those are the 5 pros. Now, y'all, we gonna get into the top 5 cons. These are the cons. These are the bad things. I couldn't tell y'all the good without the bad, right? These are the 5 bad cons for dating a younger guy. So if you dating a younger guy, these are the bad things that can happen. These are 5 bad things, right? Number 1. The first bad thing, the first con to dating a younger guy is he may not be financially stable, right? So if this man is not financially stable because he's younger, keep in mind he's young. So if he like 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, something like that, he may or may not have his life together yet. And most guys, they don't. Most men, they have not reached their financial peak in life. You know, they're still kind of getting off the ground, still trying to find themselves, still trying to grow. And a lot of times, since that man is, you know, financially unstable, what happens is you become his mama. Oh, yeah. Sometimes, you know, depending on how close y'all get, if you and this man, if y'all start getting real close, guess who's going to be paying for everything? You. And I mean, if you're just okay with that, then that's fine. You know, if you just cool with just, you know, hey, you know, I understand he ain't got no money because, you know, he in college. He may be 22 years old, still in college, about to graduate. Or he may be getting his master's and he 20 whatever, you know, and he don't have a whole lot of money. He may not have a whole lot of money, or he barely got a job, or he barely not even working for real because he's still young. You know, he ain't even really got out there in the real world like that yet, you know. So guess who gonna be paying for everything? You gonna be paying for all the dates, all the trips, all the hangouts, all the food, all the everything. You gonna be picking him up. You gonna be dropping him off, taking him here. You gonna be the one. And, you know, sometimes he might just use you like you his mama. Sometimes the con is you become his mama. That's what it is. That's the con. Number 1, the con is you become his mama. You become his mama. You replace that man's mama. He view you as his mother. He say, oh, this is an older woman. This woman is old enough to be my mother. I expect her to treat me like a son. So I'm going to require, and this is when this man financially requires stuff out of you because he expects you to take care of him because you are older, wiser, and more established financially than he is. So he is automatically going to rely and depend on you. So, but if you are a woman and you're just okay with that, and you just say, hey, Sid, you know, me as a woman, I'm just having fun right now. You know, I'm just in the time of my life. I just want to just, you know, try something new, have the experience, blah, blah, blah. That's okay. You know, if it's your money, do what you want to do with your money. If you want to spend your money on this man for the time being, whatever, if you okay with that, that's fine. Hey, I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. It's your money. Do what you want with your money. Ain't nothing wrong with doing what you want with your money. You work for your money. If you want to spend your money on that man, spend it. But I'm just saying, if you're a woman that got a problem with that and you want it to be more, you know, balanced out, then a lot of times a guy that's a little older would be a better fit for you financially, right? Because financially, most men don't hit their financial peak until they're mid to late 30s a lot of times. You know, on average, a man does not reach his financial peak until about 35 up. You know, that's when he finally reaches his financial peak a lot of times. Now, some men, they reach it before that, but overwhelmingly, majority of men is probably in their 30s when they really start making some real money, right? So he's still 20-something a lot of times, or he's still maybe early 30s, and he still ain't all the way got it together yet, and he maybe still struggling, whatever. And there's still a lot of older guys. A lot of older guys even struggle financially. It's men that's 40, 50, 60 years old, still, you know, ain't got nothing to their name. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, usually older men usually have more money in the bank than a younger guy, right? So financially, you know, it's going to be that. Now, if you want to take care of him, you want to be his sugar mama, or if you don't mind, you know, spending a little money, you know, maybe, you know, a couple cheeseburgers here and there, maybe a couple Jordans here and there, maybe you want to buy him, you know, a couple, you know, maybe a video game or something, you know, something, you know, get his hair cut or something, you know what I'm saying? If you want to be his sugar mama, then hey, if you ain't got a problem with that, and it's just for fun, hey, you know, do what you want with your money. But I'm just saying, be careful, because he might be using you as a replacement for his mother, right? So that's number one. Number two, the second con to dating a man that's younger than you, the second bad thing is you may have less things in common to talk about, right? Because if this man is younger than you, y'all ain't got nothing to talk about. Y'all ain't got nothing in common a lot of times. What y'all got in common? Nothing. The only thing a lot of times that y'all got in common is the fact that he finds you attractive and you find him attractive. That's the only thing we got in common, lady. Because you older than me, the way how you think is different from how I think a lot of times, right? We on two different mindsets. We in two different generations. How you think traditionally and how I think maybe more modernly may be two different ideologies. We may not connect on an intellectual level because we were born in two different time periods. We were born in two different ages where the whole world changes in 20 years, you know, a 20-year gap between if he's 20-something and you're 40-something, it's going to be a gap. So a lot has changed. So the way how he think and the way how you think are two different things. And you may not understand certain things, like certain slang words, or when he says certain things to you, you like, what? What kind of slang word? What kind of vocabulary are you using, sir? I don't even know what you're saying. But, you know, he talking slang and he talking all this, you know, all these street terms, all these street words, you know, the street words and stuff. He talking all these street words and you don't know what he talking about, you know? Or y'all just don't have nothing in common. Like, you as a woman, you think more of a boss. Like, you're more of a boss. You're more of a grown woman, right? And he's still like a kid. He's still like a child. You're still like, you're an adult. You're a grown woman. You're an adult. And he probably still think like a child, you know? And may not have those necessary skills yet. So overall, y'all ain't got nothing to talk about. Y'all ain't got nothing in common. Like, nothing that interests you, he ain't interested in. And the stuff that he interested in, you don't even like it, you know? So it's like, it's that back and forth where, you know, y'all have that disconnect and it's only surface level. It's only what I see. I'm attracted to you, you're attracted to me. Let's smash and let's hang out. But it's never going to be like, let's actually talk about real stuff or let's actually have an intellectual conversation. He may not have an intellectual conversation with you because y'all ain't got nothing in common because you older than him, he younger than you. What y'all got to talk about? Y'all may or may not have nothing to talk about. Now, sometimes y'all do. I'm not saying y'all won't never, because it is a lot of younger guys that got some sense. It's a lot of young guys that got some sense. It's a lot of young guys that you can actually have an intellectual conversation with and grow and share things with and stuff like that. And y'all can have stuff in common, and it do work out. Sometimes if you really considering dating a younger guy and potentially marrying a younger guy, you know, y'all might just have a lot of things in common. It just depends. It all depends. But a lot of times y'all may not. So just be aware of that, right? So that's number 2. Number 3, the third con to dating a man that's younger than you, the third bad thing is he may be very immature, right? So this man may be immature. Again, like I said, you are a grown woman. He still thinks like a child a lot of times. He has not elevated. Keep in mind, you as a woman, women already naturally are more advanced than men are, right? Women brains are more advanced than men brains are, you know, at the same age. A 25-year-old man and a 25-year-old woman, that woman is actually 35. You know what I'm saying? In her mind, you know, her mind is actually 35 when she's 25. The man, when he's 25 in his mind, he really like 15 in his mind, you know? So a man matures slower than a woman. A woman matures faster than a man anyways. So now when you add on, now you're adding on an age gap on top of that. So you're adding on an age gap on top of the maturity. So keep in mind, men that are your age, you as a woman, 9 times out of 10, you're already more mature than men that are your age, right? Correct? A lot of times, men that are your age right now, you are more mature than they are, right? That's just how it works a lot of times. But even with that age gap on top of that, it makes it even worse because now it pushes him back even more because he don't even have the structure or the maturity like a lot of men that are your age even have at that point. So he all the way back there. So he may be super immature. You think the men that you deal with now that's in your age group right now, that's in your age group, you think those men are immature? Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. A lot of those younger guys, 21, 22, 23, 27, 28, some of them younger guys, they super immature. Like, super just immature, like they laugh at stuff they don't need to laugh at. They say things they don't need to say. Or they think really immaturely. Like, you're like, why do you think like that? Like, when you start talking to him, it turns you off when you talk to him because of just how he thinks, or stuff like that. Just because he's immature and he's young. He has not done a lot of growing. He has not been on this earth for a long time. He has not experienced a lot of things in his life to give him that knowledge, right? So he may be very immature, which you may have problems with this man later on because of his immaturity, and you're super mature, and you're going to start feeling like you his mama, and you're going to be the one telling him what to do, trying to structure this man because he wild and out of control because he a child, and you trying to mama him, and you're trying to raise him. You end up raising him because he's immature. So since you feel like, oh, he's immature, let me help him because I'm with him or I'm dating him or we're having sex. So let me see if I can, maybe add some value as a woman to his life. And naturally, you're probably going to do that because that's how women are. You're naturally givers. You're naturally nurturers. So when you're dealing with a man, no matter what, a lot of times you try to see an area where you can fix or a flaw that you can help him with, just naturally. So he may be immature, so you may be trying to mama him subconsciously and you don't even know that you're doing it, right? So it'll cause that conflict and he'll be immature, he'll be insecure, he'll be selfish, he'll be narcissistic, only thinking about himself, So you might have to do some teaching. You might have to be his mama for a second to teach this man some manners and some structure. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to go through all that, then hey, that's what it is. So number 4, the fourth con to dating a man that's younger than you, the fourth bad thing about dating a man younger than you is he may still be dating multiple women, and especially women that are around his age group, right? So let's just say you are a woman that you're dating a younger guy. If you're dating a younger guy, this man, he may still like you and may still like you for the experience, but you're just the experience in his mind. He don't take you seriously. Even if you start taking him seriously and you start catching feelings for this younger guy and you start liking him, he may or may not feel the same way about you. He might just feel like, hey, this is just an experience and I still want to find my wife, and my wife is somebody in my age group. I'm looking for my wife to be somebody in my age group. So he's still prospecting. He's still dating. He's still talking to other women that's around his age group, right? Because he still want a woman that can share and relate to him around his age group. And he probably don't feel like it's a disconnect with you, right? So he feel like, I want you for the experience. I'm going to have you on the side for the experience in the meantime until I find my wife, or until I find a woman that's in my age group, a woman that's in my caliber, a woman that's in my, you know, what I can get. You know what I'm saying? What I can keep up with. I can't keep up with you. You a grown woman. You done been through too much. It's nothing that I can offer you that you can't offer yourself. And a lot of men, they know that, right? So he may be a cheater. Let's just say you do end up being in a relationship with this younger guy. He may or may not be a cheater because he cheating on women that's younger than you. Now he cheating on women that's younger than you because of appearance, right? He may feel like, oh, this woman who is younger, this 25-year-old girl that's 25, she look more attractive, or she look younger. She looks more attractive, more appealing than maybe you. You know what I'm saying? Because of age difference, right? Sometimes, maybe not, maybe so. I don't know. But sometimes to a man, I'm just telling you from a man's perspective, sometimes a man will look at a younger woman and will prefer and choose a younger woman over the older woman based on just how she look, period, right? Because the younger woman, she's more younger and stuff like that. And the older woman, you know, the age kind of catch up to you sometimes, you know? Sometimes not. Sometimes you age well, and sometimes you may not age so well, you know? So, but stereotypically, the younger woman, when you were younger, when you as an older woman, you could think back when you were younger, you could say, wow, I remember when I was in high school, when I was in college, I was looking like this, and I was snatched, and I was so skinny, I was so small in high school, I was so small, and now, you know, whatever, you know? So that man, he know that too. He know that stereotypically, not all the time, but stereotypically, a younger woman may or may not be more attractive to that man than the older woman. So he may still prefer and still choose the younger women and still run around with the younger women and not take you seriously because he still wants somebody in his own age group, right? So that's just that. So he may still be a cheater, or you may not be the one for him. If you are really consider dating him, he may still not even want you. He may or may not. I don't know. But it's just something to be aware of, that some men, they still dating younger women and they still prefer the younger women, and they may actually cheat, and they may actually go leave you and be with a younger woman over you, just simply because of age. And I'm sorry it's like that, but some men is just like that, right? So that's number 4. Number 5, the fifth and last and final con, the final bad thing about dating a guy that's younger than you is he may lack manly skills, right? So if this guy is younger, if he younger, he lacking the manly skills. He lacked the manly skills. He ain't gonna change no tire. You ain't gonna see this young guy change no tire. He young. He ain't never had to change no tire. Ain't nobody taught him how to change no tire. His mama ain't taught him how to change no tire. Ain't nobody teach him how to change no tire. You know, he may not have had his daddy in his life or no father figures. Maybe he grew up with just a single mother and he don't know how to change no tires. You know, he don't know how to do manly stuff and stuff like that, you know, because he younger, or he just immature, or he just wasn't raised properly, right? So he don't have a lot of manly skills. He don't know how to mow a lawn. He ain't used to taking out the trash. He ain't used to fixing stuff. He ain't used to building stuff. He not used to doing manly stuff, you know, doing something, changing. Like I said, changing is simple as changing a tire on a car. Something simple like that. A lot of them young guys, if you ask them to change a tire on a car, or if you tell them, hey, tie a tie. Hey, you know, like a long bow tie, tie a tie. A lot of them younger guys, they don't know how to tie a tie. Even a long tie. Not a bow tie like I got on, but like a long tie. You know, them long ties. They don't know how to tie a tie. It's simple like that. Just manly stuff. Stuff that men need to know. They don't even own a suit. A lot of younger guys don't even own a suit. Do not own a button down. Do not own any type of formal wear because they're immature. They don't have a lot of self-confidence. They don't have a lot of wisdom. They don't have a lot of structure because nobody taught them and nobody raised them right. Or they're just now trying to feel for themselves now that they're in the real world. They're fresh to the real world, so they're just trying to get adjusted. So he's still trying to get adjusted, so he's not ready for you. You way advanced. You already super advanced in life mentally because you are a woman, period. Mentally because you're a woman. And then on top of just age-wise and finances and stuff like that, yeah. You way ahead of him and he not able to keep up with you. So he gonna lack a lot of them skills and a lot of them manly skills that you need. If you get a flat tire, don't call him. If you get you a flat tire on the freeway, don't call him. He don't know. Oh, what do I do? I don't know. I can't help you. I don't know how to change a tire. But a lot of them older guys, if you ask them older guys, hey, my tire, I just had a blowout or my tire is flat. He gonna be like, where you at? Where you at? What's up? Where you at? He gonna be on his way. He gonna jack your car up and he gonna change your tire right then and there on the spot. Because he know how to change a tire. He know how to mow a lawn. He know how to fix stuff. He gonna be Bob the Builder. He know how to mount a TV. You need your brand new TV mounted. Don't ask the young guy. The young guy, he a pretty boy. He don't want to do it. He entitled. He a pretty boy. He lazy. A lot of times, I don't want to do that. I don't want to get my hands dirty. You know? But the older guy, he may be more masculine. Older men are a lot more masculine. The older generation of men are a lot more masculine than the younger generation of men. The older generation of men was in the field. The older generation was working hard, doing what they got to do. This younger generation, a lot of times, they just want stuff handed to them. Just gimme. And, you know, and they get lazy and they don't feel like they need to do nothing or need to, you know, learn certain skills, certain survival skills. They just don't know, right? Because they've been babied all their life. You know, they mama babied them. So now they looking for you to baby them also. So that man, he lacking those manly skills. Those manly skills. If you ask this man to take out the trash, he gonna be like, I don't want to, you know, whatever. You know, if you need anything from this man, he may or may not be able to provide for you in that manly way that you need. Because he lack a lot of them skills because he has not grown yet or he wasn't raised right. So those are really, ladies, it can go either way, right? Now, you could date. You could date a younger guy and it can work out. It could work out. You could date a younger guy. It could work out. Y'all get married. Y'all live happily ever after. The end. It happens. It could happen. But again, I feel like a lot of times, majority of the time, I'm going to just be real with you. From my own personal perspective and my own personal views, I'm going to just tell you this. From what I've experienced as a dating coach, a lot of times it's just for the experience. I'm going to tell you right now. In my own opinion, this is not facts. This is my own opinion. I feel like when you date a younger guy, majority of the time, it's not long-term. It's not going to be long-term. It won't be for long-term. It'll be for a while or for a period of time. It'll be fun, and it's going to be real fun. But over time, it's not gonna be nothing to last. It's not. He don't have it yet. He don't have what you need as a woman. He ain't got what you need as a woman. He fun, and you can do everything with him. You can hang out, have sex, do whatever, and he fun. But those core qualities, those manly man qualities, he ain't got it to provide for you. So a lot of times it ain't gonna work out. He just a fun boy toy. That's what you call a boy toy. Ladies, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you are dating a younger guy, a lot of times, majority of the time, he just gonna be a boy toy. He just gonna be a boy toy. He just gonna be something fun to do in the meantime. Something fun to do, right? Now, I'm not saying it can't go to something serious, because it can. But a lot of times, it won't, right? But it can, but a lot of times, you know, whatever, right? So, ladies, I hope you enjoyed this video. Those are my top 5 pros and 5 cons to dating a younger man as an older woman. So if you consider that, hey, either way it go is your choice. So those are just your options to choose from. That's what could happen in dating a man that's younger than you, right? So ladies, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Hit that bell notification, and I'm out of here. So till the next video.